The sweet, sweet sound of another episode of the Social Distance Drinking Club. But this time, episode 3.5, it's a great day for grilled cheese. I can't.
It's a great day for grilled cheese.
But what are you pouring there, buddy?
I am pouring a little half-acre pony, little Pilsner. It's been a hot day. Been doing a little yard work. I not ready to hit the heavy stuff yet, so gonna do it right.
I like that glass.
Oh, thank you.
This is a fun one because we are going to make some grilled cheese, but we are also going to have some friends join us on this episode who are making grilled cheese in their homes, including our co-hosts. So I would like to bring in Brett Berry. Brett, what are you drinking?
I just picked this up this afternoon. It's the new Rent House Dankworth with Mosaic.
Ooh, looking good. Adam Green, what are you drinking?
Alone with everybody from the House of Ren.
There is nothing more
Ren, I like it.
for this particular pandemic that we're living through than saying alone with everybody, because we are alone with everybody. I am currently waiting about 45 minutes or so to indulge in what we are going to do. Guys, if you are watching right now, what are you drinking? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to put those up and show everyone what you're drinking and supporting local. But this is the moment where I get to introduce our friends who are joining us for grilled cheese right now. From the Larder and Delta, Stephen Jones. Stephen!
What's up?
Hey, you got the face right now.
I got the little one. Yeah, this is Noah.
Noah. Hey, Noah, how are you?
Say hi. He's good. He's chilling. I am drinking a little bit of. It's hot, so I'm drinking a little bit of a rosé from Germany. Why not, right?
Nice.
Keep it classy.
It's classy.
And you look like you've got a big loaf of bread there right now, and you are ready to make some.
Big loaf of Noble. Why not, right?
I want to introduce my dear friend Stephan Manning real quick. Stephan, can you hear me? Stephan, you there?
There he is.
Hey, everybody. I'm drinking Electric Sunrise Superstition. Oh, hey, you see me?
A little choppy, but Electric Sunrise Superstition. Nice. This man is the king.
Gotcha. And then
grilled cheese. But we may find out Noah might be the king of grilled cheese.
Yeah, but yeah. Noah is the king of cooking and making messes, but he won't eat cheese.
Nice. Guys, anyone who's watching right now, grab some toast, grab some cheese, do whatever you can in your kitchen. The whole point of this episode is that you can slap together some grilled cheese in your house, and it'll be amazing. It doesn't matter what you do. Jam. There's no holds barred.
It's going to be good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, Brett Berry, you started working on some grilled cheese, right?
Yeah, I've already got some of my stuff pre-set up here. Let's see if I can walk you through it. I already cooked some bacon previously, some peppered bacon. I found what cheese I had, which is a pepper jack and a Colby jack, and I got some tomatoes from my garden that I sliced up. And it's all buttered up. Stevens runs a southern restaurant. I believe the cooking is just always add more butter, right, Steven?
More butter.
You can always add more butter.
Yes.
That is a Stephen Jones move. Always add more butter.
You can always add more butter, but the cool part is doing it without butter.
Guys, tell us what you're drinking. Tell us what you're cooking. And if you want to make some grilled cheese, send us some pictures. As always, the hashtag is BeatTheBoredomAZ. What I want to do is quickly touch base with our two featured chefs at the moment. So, Stephen Jones, I'm going to come to you first. Stephen, tell me what you're working on right now.
All right, so we're gonna work with a little bit of Noble. It's their country. You can get it everywhere. It's pretty cool. And then I had some Spanish pasteurized cow's milk cheese called tortilla. Got some like tang, a little bit of like grassy nose to it. It's a really good fun melty cheese. Very, very fun melty cheese. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of fig vin cotta. So basically, it's like big balsamic, lots of black pepper, as well as sea salt, and that's a wrap.
Nice. Hey, duck into the camera for us real quick. Just say hi to everybody.
What's up, everyone? How you doing?
This man is doing a pop-up, and he just sold out of hot chicken, right, for Friday?
Sold out of hot chicken, yes.
That makes
This
sense.
is the fourth time in a row we've sold out of it. So we're upwards of like between the 4 weeks, we're at like, I don't know, almost 600 pieces of chicken, orders of chicken,
Nice.
if not more.
Nice.
That's a
I
good
want to introduce Stephen. You have not met Stephan. Nobody
I've
get
not.
confused. I'm sorry to everybody watching the show right now, but we've got Stephen and Stephan at the same time.
Who
So
picked it anyway?
No relation.
I'm going to introduce Stephan Manning. Stephan, can you hear me?
Give me another book, I think.
I can hear.
When we
Stephan,
choppy,
There you are. Sorry to hold on.
There you are.
Hi guys, what's happening?
we got a choppy Stephan situation. Stephan, we want to be able to hear you and see you. I know you are the grilled cheese king in the eyes of the folks that join you for beer shares. Can you hear us okay?
Absolutely. Yeah, I got this part so far. Yeah.
What are you working on right now?
So as it stands, I got one on the grill. It's a mixture of cheddar and this really beautiful sort of like it was a forager's cheese, so it's like packed in herbs and really like soft, sort of sweet brie. And then I topped it off with some quick pickled cucumbers with jalapenos, just a little bit of apple cider vinegar, salt, pepper, a little bit of my favorite serrano chili sauce just to balance out the heat. And then as that's melting on one side, I drop apricot jam on the other. So ideally, we'll kind of get a couple of elements of it, like crispy, crunchy, salty, sweet, spicy, just kind of hit all the sort of major flavor points together to get something outstandingly different and good.
Nice. I'm excited to see everybody's grilled cheese. Guys, in about 30 minutes, what I'm going to do is going to be out of this world, crazy, delicious. And I'm saying that because I haven't eaten all day. So I'll tell you how it tastes. Adam Ledford, what are you working on over there?
So I'm just buttering up. We're going to do a little bit experiment. I didn't have anything crazy fancy, but I polled some of my Facebook friends today, and sourdough and Dave's Killer 21 were the two top choices for breads. So we're going to do, I got setups for 4. I'm going to do them 2 ways. We're doing 4 cheeses in both. We're doing sharp white and we're doing a sharp regular cheddar. Havarti, because I love Havarti, and that's the way it goes. And then I'm going to add a little Parmigiano Reggiano as well. And then so we're going to do the 2 different types of bread on 2 sandwiches, and I'm going to go mayo on one and no mayo on the other, because that seems to be usually the most controversial take as far as whether or not that's grilled cheese.
Mayo is always a controversial take. Gentlemen, let me. I don't know if I did it. Adam Green, what do you got going on there, buddy?
Well, got a lot of different cheeses, some goat cheese that the fiance wanted, some other random cheeses we had, and I knew we were having Stephan on, and since he is the master of making grilled cheese out of pretty much anything, we got to do all those cheeses on these flip-flops. So, we'll see how it turns out, but
hold on. I really want to see how you're using that flip-flop. Guys, I would not say that we endorse using a flip-flop to make grilled cheese at the moment, especially with COVID. Don't use your flip.
Bad news.
we got some brioche, we got some dinner rolls from a dine-in or a delivery thing we did last week, so just making use of what we have in the house, and it's going to be good because it's grilled cheese.
I love this. This is exciting. Pop your notes into the comments, guys. Tell us what you're drinking. Tell us what you think in terms of grilled cheese. What would you do? Even if you don't have it with you, what would you do to make it funky? Have some fun. Let's make some grilled cheese. Adam Ledford, I'm going to let you start with the crazy grilled cheese situation.
Sounds good. Well, I want to get a take from everybody in the room. What's your take on the melt versus grilled cheese controversy? Because to 9 out of 10 people, no one cares. But to 10%, holy crap, did they have a lot of opinions on that?
I didn't know it was a debate.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you have anything other than melted cheese in your sandwich, some people insist that it is no longer grilled cheese and it is in that point a melt.
So we're really looking at melt versus grilled, right?
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's semantics, but the internet loves that shit.
I was going to say, it sounds more like the people that are normal people and the people that are assholes.
We can all agree at least a grilled cheese is a sandwich, right? One way or the other. Whether it's a melt or a grilled, it's still a sandwich.
Absolutely.
I want to visit some of the comments that we've got coming in right now. We asked everybody what they were drinking. They didn't tell us what they were drinking. They just said Stephan. And then they also said Stephan. But Caitlin says she's drinking a LaCroix. So thank you, Caitlin, for telling us what you're drinking. If you're not drinking Stephan.
Got a few other drinks in there too.
Hey, Yusuf?
Yes.
Because I was already pre-making. I'm going to...
If there has ever been a more, like the loudest kitchen in the world might be Brett Berry's.
Well, look at that, though.
Ooh, hold on a second. Let me get in there. That is looking nice, buddy. Hold on. We started this show like 6 minutes ago, and you're done making grilled cheese?
Look at that garnish.
Yeah. Hey, chef, you notice it's everything that's edible on there, too, for my garnish.
Yes, there it is. All edible.
Dude, hold on a second. This is a conversation that I want to see happen again. Chef, you remember telling him what the hell is the rosemary doing, right?
Yeah, I did. Wasn't it thyme or was it rosemary? Was it thyme or was it rosemary?
I think it was rosemary.
Yeah, I mean, rosemary is edible, but if you don't need it, why the hell is it there? There's no reason.
Yeah.
Unedible garnishes don't waste your time.
I'm here to learn, chef. I'm here to learn. I'm applying
Let's go.
All right, Chef, what are you working on right now?
Right now, I got my grilled cheese in the pan. It's getting delicious. You want to switch cams? You kind of see it right there a little bit.
See if I can't get that cam up there. There it is.
There it is.
Hello.
Hey, kiddo.
Oh, that was good.
Ooh, melted.
You know what I mean? Ooh, you doing
Hello.
goodness.
I'm
Stephan Manning, do not look asleep. We're coming to you, the king of grilled cheese. Are you ready to show us what you're doing?
Well, so I'm halfway there. I just flipped it over. Let me see if I can get like a good sort of color shot on where we stand at the moment.
Oh, mama.
And so nice, good golden brown. I still need to get a little more color on the other side. It's all about patience. That nice sort of like slow, consistent. I just actually had some of the cheese start to dribble off on one side. The other one, I started another halfer just because, I'm kind of ridiculous. So with this one, I took some Parmesan, dropped it down, and like trying to making an extra cheese crust on the outside. So it'll be gooey cheese on the inside, crispy cheese on the outside.
Looks too good, man. It looks too good. You got dogs barking outside. Brett, what do you got looking on that?
No, I just was taking a picture to send you. Let's see if I can look at this nice little plated situation.
I like that color.
That is gorgeous. And listen, that's Stephen Jones not telling you that you have a terrible plate.
Everything is edible. Love a basil garnish. What kind of tomatoes are those?
It's good.
They're little cherry tomatoes from my garden, so they're literally perfect.
Keeping it local.
Well done.
Can't get much more local than right outside.
Well done. Adam Ledford and Adam Green. Adam Green, tell me what you got going on.
Yeah, I got all the different breads, no footwear on the griddle right now. Got goat cheese with some hatch green chilies. Got some Havarti with some pastrami, or corned beef rather. Then a couple of dinner rolls with cheese. And I was thinking, I'm hoping he doesn't go to me after Stephan or Chef Stephen because what they're doing is ridiculous. But then he's got to throw to me after Brett, who also did a really good job. So, it's going to be fine.
I feel like Brett jumped the gun and had everything ready to go before we were ready for this episode because he was so hungry.
It was really more to do with hunger, and I wanted to pre-cook the bacon, so I kind of started that.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
Fair enough. Adam Ledford, are you around?
Yeah, so sorry, I'm doing double duty. I also have some ribs coming off the smoker that I got to get wrapped up real quick. So, grilled cheese, but it's weird.
Winner.
Guys, did he just show up with some ribs off the side? Like he was just like, "Hey guys, I know we're making grilled cheese, but
I got a lasagna in the oven too, but you know."
well, we got to see that lasagna.
Yeah.
Ask everybody what they're having for dinner. So if you're having dinner right now, tell us what you're having for dinner. But let's talk about that fire grilled cheese. I am about 10 minutes away from going and turning on my flat top and making some great grilled cheese. It's going to be a surprise for everybody. Brett, you look like you're eating already. Give us your best happy face.
Hey, what am I supposed to do? Like, not eat this delicious sandwich I just made?
No, you're right. That's fine. We'll just get rid of Brett. He's having a great time. Manning, the man who puts effort into everything he does in the kitchen. Stephan, what are you doing right now?
Well, so we got the first one finished off. So you just kind of see the cucumbers and then all of that gooey cheese just kind of dribbling all over everything. I'm just about done, I think, with a Parmesan crusted. So real quick here, we've got, I said, that nice, beautiful crusted sort of Parmesan look on that outside. Started to get that gooey cheese and cherry compote in the middle. So give that another couple seconds to melt it out. Cut it up, and I think Aaron and I will eat a few, and then I'll be looking towards dessert grilled cheese is next. So getting ready to.
We're making dessert grilled cheese.
Making a little dessert grilled cheese.
Chef Stephan, can you hear me?
Yeah.
He's making dessert grilled cheese.
Yeah, I heard that myself.
You wanna come back with something?
I don't know. I gotta dig deep now. Yeah.
I mean, I can't have Stephan and Stephan on my show without a shootout.
I thought we were just doing a savory, grilled cheese, but dessert grilled cheese? Well, here, check this out.
I'm just saying.
I think
if we're all going to be here at the same time, I think we should have some fun with it. So
I'm looking forward to them going back and forth with this fanciest ingredients possible.
You guys may have stolen my idea. I'm just hinting towards the fact that you may have stolen my idea. We're 30 minutes away from it, but you may have stolen. So what's your plan here, Stephan?
Sorry, doing. So I've got the lemon cake. So some slices of lemon cake. We're gonna do probably just a little bit of ricotta in there. So I don't want to sweeten it up too much because I'm already gonna have all those pieces. I'm gonna turn the griddle down a little bit so that way I don't burn it. Just because those breads are gonna caramelize a lot faster. But again, maybe something a little spicy. I might take just some of that serrano that I like, a little green heat with the lemon, just something light and bright in those green flavors, and get a little something, I don't know, maybe mildly Hispanic in flavor, profile inspired. I'm still trying to puzzle it all out in my brain, but
all right, hold on. Now that I have you guys side by side, Stephan, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to put you in this position, but now we're gonna ask you the same question. You gonna make some dessert grilled cheese or what?
Am I gonna make some dessert grilled cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I gotta dive down into it then. Hold on. I didn't even think about going into the fridge and checking it out. But I saw in the comments there was a donut grilled cheese. I'm cool with that.
There's a lot of fun going on in the comments. Donut grilled cheese is maybe what I might be doing. I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Mike.
I've never even heard of that.
If you're fasting all day, what happens is you want to go buy something delicious. So,
Dessert grilled cheese.
hey, Adam Ledford, show us what you got going on in your kitchen, my friend.
I don't even have that in the bag right now.
All right, so just dropped my bread, and I'm going to go ahead and toss on my first setup. And then I'm going to microplane a little bit of Parmesan on there. And I'm not going to be able to do that one-handed, so I'm going to come right back up here.
Awesome. Oh, that's the other days. Nope. Were you already eating, Adam Green? Didn't hear a word Adam Green said. He just looks like he's full.
Hey, dessert grilled cheese? I'm still mind blown by that.
Yusuf, you muted me.
Are you already eating?
Yeah, I am eating. First time I've used this griddle for grilled cheese. And I heard the idea of lowering the temperature a little bit too late for these respective sandwiches. So they're a little crunchy, but they're plated, and I took a bite out of one of them, and it's, you know, a little bit darker of a color bread, but it's still quite delicious. So I'm not upset about this at all.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, little burn, but you know, still good.
Looks good to me. There's almost no bad grilled cheese sandwich. That's a nice thing. It could be nearly the color of the night sky, and it still might be good.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Stephen Jones,
Yeah.
I want to take a moment to touch on your pop-ups this week.
Cool.
You had 2 this week, right? So tomorrow is the chicken pop-up.
Yeah, we had 2 this week. We did a smoked chicken and smoked cheddar lasagna with broccoli pesto and a little bit of toasted pepitas. That was last night. That went over great. Thank you everybody that supported that. That was a lot of fun. I think we sold like 35 orders of that. And then tomorrow night we're doing the hot chicken that we do with a little bit of a noble white, as well as a pasta salad from Sonoran Pasta. And we traditionally, lately have been selling like 150 of those on a Friday. So it's been good, bro.
Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Hey, Stephan Manning, if you can hear me, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'd like to introduce you to some of the people who don't know who you are. We have a lot of fun sharing beers with you. We have had a lot of fun cooking with you and eating your food. And usually we just make you make food for us. I feel bad about it.
We're doing that again tonight.
But Stephan, if you don't mind just introducing yourself to everybody, that would be awesome.
Yeah, so I'm Stephan. I spent like a good amount of my time kind of growing up in kitchens and being a chef. I was actually cooking or teaching people how to cook is the only thing I did for a living up until about 2 years ago when I was able to transition into a bigger role with a restaurant group. So I still work with food, purchase for them, and do that.
Oh, we lost you for a second there, Stephan. There he is.
Oh, sorry. So I have my passion kind of like literally on my sleeve. So lots of food and kitchen stuff. It's kind of, what I've done and what I love to do. So going through and the whole grilled cheese thing kind of started off to help further our drinking, I guess, to elevate it to another level one particular day where we needed more livers and some base layers in order to keep everyone from dying of alcohol poisoning that night. So it just kind of sprung up, and it's been phenomenal to see kind of like how well people reacted to it, what we've been able to pull off with some of the different ingredients, local stuff, things people have made specifically for it. The number of times people have just looked at me like the grilled cheese guy has been phenomenal. So where we need getting feedback.
Well, hey, I want to bring in everybody else that has actually spent some time enjoying your grilled cheese, because we do an annual grilled cheese event with our beer group, right? So Adam Green, I'm going to bring in Brett Berry, Adam Ledford real quick. You guys are a part of that. Stephen, I'm sorry, I'm going to for a second. You guys are a part of that. We all do this annual grilled cheese event with our friend Daki.
Except for this year.
Except for this year, unfortunately. COVID. Yeah, it sucks. COVID, boo. But annually, this guy is the flat top griddle meister of grilled cheese. We've done things with jams, jellies, a dozen different cheeses,
the bread,
different breads.
Yeah. Anything you'd think, like, you don't expect. I mean, donuts, people do donut burgers, but things like cake, we've had, and all sorts of different breads and cheeses and, I guess, fillings, or they'd be filling combinations. Yeah. And they're all really damn good. Yeah. So
I want to revisit with our dear friend Stephen Jones. Stephen, how's your grilled cheese looking over there?
Stephen is muted.
Oh, there he is. Stephen, can you hear me?
My grilled cheese session looks pretty good. The wife and my son have been like diving in on it, but it's good. It's now cold, but it's been great.
Did the kiddos get a bite?
The kid tried it, and then the kid realized there was cheese in it, and the kid ran away. Now he's sitting here next to me cutting bread.
All right, so So if we're looking at dessert grilled cheese, guys, if we're going for round 2, what do we do?
There we go. Mirroring. It's a thing.
I mean, if we really want to do dessert grilled cheese, I mean, I gotta go peanut butter at some aspect, right?
You got.
Ice cream grilled cheese.
I mean, I think peanut butter sounds phenomenal.
Do you have something handy? Can we make it happen?
I mean, so we did a lot of sweets here, so well, that sounds odd with the 5-year-old, but he really doesn't. The sweets that he does eat is candy. Outside of that, so I'm limited in the sweet category.
Fair enough.
Right,
Adam
I'm
Ledford,
gonna come up with something. I was challenged by the wife, so I'm gonna come up with something.
okay, all right. You come up with something. We're going to come back to you in a minute. Adam Ledford, how you dessert grilled cheese?
Dessert grilled cheese is not going to happen because I got 4. I'm doing 4 ways, but sourdough mayo, killer, absolutely killer.
I need a full Adam Ledford bite on the show.
Sex.
There it is. Hot. Hot. Well done, sir. Well done.
Solid.
Adam Green and Brett Berry, you guys have crushed your sandwiches already, right?
They're almost gone.
I'm sorry, Brett. What was that?
Mine's almost gone. I made 2 little tiny sandwiches, and they're almost gone.
Well, that'll be the time I get rid of Brett because he's done eating, and I'm still hungry. So, Adam Green, sandwich?
Yeah. No, I've cut mine into halves so that way the fiance could try them too. And the first half I had, which was just the Havarti and corned beef, was pretty good. I wish I hadn't cooked the bread as much, but they're still tasty. So there's a lot of wiggle room with grilled cheese sandwiches, I believe.
Fair enough.
Like Ledford was saying, you really no wrong way to make one other than probably not making one.
Fair enough.
Exactly. Adam, did you put goat cheese in there, you said?
There is some goat cheese. It is goat cheese and Hatch green chilies on one of them.
How was that?
That's the one that my fiance Tammy tried. She's on a phone call right now. She took a bite and walked away. So I have no idea what she thought about it.
Taking care of the missus. Good job. That's all.
I'm looking at the background right now. I'm looking backstage. I see Stephen Jones is actually chopping away at something. Stephen, I'm going to bring you back in. Are you working on some dessert grilled cheese?
I am working on dessert grilled cheese. I went to the cabinet, found some semi-sweet chocolate.
Nice.
Got some chunky peanut butter, and I'm gonna go with Reese's Pieces.
Very
nice. Why the hell not, right?
This guy just threw
What
down.
can go wrong?
The gauntlet has been thrown down.
What can go wrong?
Stephan Manning, what are you thinking for dessert grilled cheese?
Well, I got this, like I said, I got this lemon loaf cake. So I think we're going to start there. The griddle's nice and chilled. So we're going to slab that with some butter, throw it on there. And I don't know, I'm kind of torn. I've got apricot, I got blackberry, and I've got cherry as far as like my sweet component. You any suggestions? Which one do you think is going to ride the best?
We're looking at a lemon loaf cake grilled cheese.
Yeah. Yep. What do you think, boys? Blackberry, apricot, or cherry?
Let's ask the audience. Guys, hang on 1 second. I'm going to ask everybody one at a time. So we're looking at blackberry, apricot, or cherry, right?
Yep.
Done. Let's ask everybody what they think. But I want to ask you guys. I want to bring Brett back in real quick. Go across the board here. Adam Ledford.
Blackberry on number 1, and also definitely cherry and lemon. That'd be amazing together.
Well done. Also, everybody say hello in the comments to Julie, Adam's wonderful wife.
That's great.
My better half, without a doubt.
Adam Green, blackberry, apricot, or cherry?
Why is apricot really not capitalized? Trying to skew the voting here, I believe.
Let me fix that for you. Would that make you happy if I fix it?
It would.
Well, but then he's just going to bring up the lack of an Oxford comma.
There it is.
No, I don't believe in the Oxford comma.
I'll get the hell out of here. You call yourself a writer.
I was done with him. Stephen Jones.
What up?
Blackberry, apricot, or cherry? What are you thinking?
Was apricot, cherry, and what was the other one? Was it boysenberry?
Blackberry.
Oh, blackberry. Blackberry with lemon and like all that. Yeah, lemon. Yeah, absolutely.
That is sounding a lot like you guys would be on the right page. I saw Stephan actually nod his head. Which is blackberry is the only right answer. It's the only right answer.
Well, now that you said it's the only right answer, do I get to go, Yusuf?
What's that?
Now that you said it's the only right answer, do I get to go? Because I was going to say blackberry, but now I'm just going to look like join in the train.
Hey, Brett. Which one's the right answer?
Well, blackberry, but I was.
Great. A lot of fun with Brett today. We've cut off Brett. He's done.
Yeah, right.
All right, hey guys, we got a question. What's the difference in some grilled cheese using butter and some using mayo? We talked about that a little bit, but what are your actual thoughts, guys?
You want to get technical?
Yeah.
So it's again when you think about grilled cheese, like obviously grilled cheese, like fat makes everything, right? Fat is like the thing, and mayo is gonna have a higher fat content. So therefore, when you do that, it's gonna get an even cook and a nice griddled like texture. You're gonna get throughout the entire portion of the bread. It's gonna be an even cook on it because the fat content is gonna be right on point. It's gonna be symmetrical all the way through. But I hate mayonnaise, so what do I know?
It's the best. I hate it.
All right, peanut butter happening.
Stephan, what do you think? Butter versus mayo. What's your take?
I think there's benefits of both. With all the different mayonnaise types now, I think if you're eating grilled cheese, I don't know if you should be counting calories, but if you were, there's some like lower options in there. I think when we went through, we've done a couple of these like side by side butter and mayonnaise, and I think the mayo tends to end up a lot crisper. I think Stephen nailed it on the head. That extra fat in there really goes through it, helps to kind of permeate the bread and get a really good crust to it. But I mean, sometimes you don't really want it to be super crispy on the outside. You want something a little bit more medium, and I think butter tends to have a little bit more bang in the flavor. Again, depending on what you're trying to do. Yeah, so. It's dealer's choice. I think, as in most things, you do what you want, you do what you like, and you never really have struggles as you roll through.
Question: how many different kinds of mayo are there? He's like, there's all the kinds of mayo. What?
You must answer this question in your Bubba Gump Shrimp Company voice.
I mean, literally, Duke is the one that matters, right?
Dukes all day.
So Miracle mayo, olive oil mayo, garlic mayo, chipotle mayo, all sorts of options. Ranch mayo now, I think. I don't know. They're all over the place. Heinz has like 75 flavors. Like they went like Doritos. They just wanted to go through and grab like 3 dozen flavors. They threw them up in the air. They had a little circle on the floor. Anything that landed in the circle, they made a flavor. They're just like, yep, that's the one. Doop, 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 doop. So they all
mayo.
All right, thank you.
There it is.
And then you get into veganese, and that's a whole different world. Back into the same problem.
What even is veganese?
It's like vegetable oil.
Hydrogenated processed soy oil with not like egg lecithin to like bind it up, but they use soy lecithin, so there's some sort of protein to build it out. I mean, it's all science at that point. It's hard to make veganese, I think, outside of doing something with a jar or some sort of powder. But I definitely haven't tried, so I'm talking out my rear end at the moment, just on what I think I know.
This is a chunky peanut butter, a fig jam, chunky peanut butter, fig jam, brown butter,
woo,
and Reese's peanut butter cups with a little M&M as well.
Nice, very nice.
I think it would be kind of cool with maybe a little sea salt.
Oh,
yeah.
Hot.
I love sea salt on some sweets.
Yeah, right.
All right. So we got the Dave's Killer. It's a little bit harder to check for doneness, but this is Dave's Killer mayo, and we'll let you know how that goes in just a second. Brett Berry, I think your feelings are made clear here.
Yeah.
Why do you hate former Patriots linebacker Gerard Mayo so much?
Because he went to USC.
Well, I mean, besides the fact that he's a Patriot.
Or was it former NBA player O.J. Mayo?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Digging deep. Straight from high school.
Hey, Adam, if you can come up with another third sports Mayo reference, you could use an Oxford comma in a sentence with
I don't think I can do it. I don't know any other Mayo. Well, wait, hold on. There's vegan Mayo. There's
Vegan Mayo. Did he play in the XFL?
Vegan Mayo was a synchronized swimmer, if I'm not mistaken.
Iguodala Petra Mayo.
Water polo.
Hey, Chef Stephen, you know what's a nice thing when you have everything that's edible on your plate? You can actually, like, clear it.
Look at that. This is done.
Good job, Brett Barry.
Not gonna lie, it was good. The secret was probably all the butter, cheese, and bacon I put on there.
Probably.
Brett,
Aaron makes sounds like no cheese. What's it in the comments? The comments are hilarious.
all right, Stephan, you going to make some caramel for us after? That's the question that Timothy wants to know.
No, but I have some in there in the fridge. So if we need to warm it up and drizzle it over the grilled cheese sandwich to get the finish just right, and we can make that happen.
Okay, quick survey. Does anyone think that that's not a good idea? Okay, cool.
The question earlier was like,
There it is.
grilled cheese.
Pan caramel
I
ready to go.
Going over to Stephan's place. They live like 5 minutes from us, so that's my good dessert grilled cheese.
So Central Phoenix?
What is that?
Oh, inside jokes are always the best.
He doesn't eat cheese, but this dude.
Hey guys,
You know.
Okay.
I know it is only like 5 minutes from being away from you guys to turn on the stovetop. I was hungry, but I'm bleeding. So apparently I'm not a chef.
What?
I've
What did
already
you do?
cut my thumb.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. I cut my thumb.
Wow. You really need that.
I mean,
I was so hungry that apparently I started cutting my own flesh.
I'm just keep flexing on Yusuf right now.
the whole point is keep your digits, people. How the hell do you cut yourself? First of all, are you sitting down?
I'm sitting down now, but I was in the kitchen. I walked away for a second, and now I am bleeding because I was trying to slice a donut in half. I got so excited about the donut that I just went right into my thumb.
Damn, the old donut.
Yusuf, you could settle the debate of butter versus mayo and just be like, actually, just drizzle some blood on both sides. It really crisps nicely.
The higher hemoglobin count allows for an even coverage over the time.
It's analogous to bone marrow. I know you will.
Did we put a question up to the audience asking them butter versus mayo?
Go for it.
I would love to.
I'm a butter guy.
Sam Frazier, he pulled a berry. I love it. Hang on real quick. Solid.
Correct.
Thanks, Sam.
Nice.
We had an answer for the caramel on the dessert grilled cheese earlier.
Who trusted you?
What are we doing with it?
Look, Timothy, I don't trust myself with sharp objects. I definitely bought really nice knives because I was told that I had to have nice knives. Actually, Stephen, you and I talked about this last week. We all talked about it last week.
Yeah.
You got a knife in your kitchen. But it turns out if you have a nice knife in your kitchen, you have to know how to use it. And
That part. I mean, that part right there, that's key.
Yeah.
And apparently, about that. You gotta tuck them joints in. You gotta tuck them.
I am
Fire grilled cheese.
I am half a grilled cheese sandwich away from not being able to hitchhike ever in my life.
You should really say this. You're the very first person I ever know or met that has cut themselves making your grilled cheese.
I'm trying to make dessert grilled cheese, guys. I'm still working on it. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yusuf's blood sugar was already low. Now his blood pressure is dropping as well.
At this point, I'm just nervous.
Yusuf,
I've seen some amazing things happen on this show already.
Yusuf, you had the antibody test the other day and you were negative, right? Because you're positive, this could be the anti-COVID grilled cheese.
Yes. This is the anti-COVID grilled cheese. It comes with delicious flavor, and I'm a type O negative blood, so you can all use this. It's
There it is.
happy thumbs.
We did have one comment, vampire grilled cheese.
Vampire grilled cheese.
Perfect. Vampire grilled cheese.
Wow.
And if you are in fact a vampire, Yusuf is O negative, so he is a universal vampire donor.
It's a little dark.
Hey, quit fishing for a sponsorship from vampires.
Truly didn't work. So we'll
We're
go.
going to keep dropping down the priority chain. You know, Truly already said no. I think vampirism might be an upgrade.
To be fair, vampires are also fasting all day right now, Yusuf.
Ooh. Ooh.
And when the sun goes down, they show up in your house. So,
But no garlic grilled cheese.
Stephan Manning, I see you working on something in the corner over there. Show me what you've got.
So for this, I just decided for those of you who are gluten-free and having a hard time finding gluten-free bread these days, you could just do griddled cheese. I just took brie and like left it on the rind, just dropped it on that flat top, get a nice, good, solid caramelization on it. So I can skip the bread altogether, and then if I wanted to, I could dip this in some caramel sauce, or actually, let's take a little bit of this little cherry compote here. So we'll griddle cheese and cherry, and we just skip the bread so I can save my carbs for beer later.
Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Hey, Stephan, I was going to tell you earlier, I just polled my Facebook friends to see what their favorite grilled cheeses were. And David Delgado just said, I don't know, man, whatever Stephan's making.
Outstanding. I love it. All right.
So I think we've all hit, you guys have all hit grilled cheese nirvana at this point.
We're on cheese, my friend.
We've all cheesed.
Grilled cheese for Nirvana, beer name.
I want to give a moment to our dear friend Stephen Jones to talk about what he's got going on next week at the restaurant. I don't know what you've got going on, Stephen, so this is new for me and all the hosts here. What do you got going on at the Larder in Delta next week?
Nothing. It's being painted.
So what you're saying is there's no hot chicken next week.
There's no hot chicken next week.
Get some cold chicken.
I got nothing. I got nothing next week.
Nice. Nice. Guys, if you have your grilled cheese, if you're making grilled cheese today, please post those pictures, hashtag BoredomAZ, and you can tag us, Social Distance Drinking Club. Also, we're selling shirts. We got awesome shirts. On that.
Oh, hot take.
Uh-oh, there it is. Secretly plug.
Stephan's kid sister makes a better grilled cheese. Wow. Stephan, response?
Whoa, wait a minute. What was that? I missed it.
Corey Eckert says secretly Stephan's kid's sister makes a better grilled cheese.
Oh, okay. A little familial little rivalry here. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, next time we can start flying, we'll either fly her from Houston or we'll fly down there. We'll throw down and see what comes out of it.
Well, that's a lot of talk. Let's bring her on right now. We have her backstage.
That's a solid.
But we don't, and I wish we did. It was a lot of fun.
Jerry.
Yeah.
So I have some halloumi cheese, which is a grilling cheese, an Egyptian grilling cheese, or Middle Eastern grilling cheese, I guess.
What are you doing?
And I've got 2 donuts, and I am going to put those on the flat top on my so we're gonna have some halloumi, and it'll be amazing. That's what I'm gonna have. I can't eat it for another 20 minutes.
Yeah, what are you, like 22 minutes or something like that?
20 minets, man. Basically 20 minutes. 25 minutes.
Yusuf, know what the best part is? No matter how good or bad you do and how much blood you put in that sandwich, after all day, it's going to taste delicious.
No matter how much blood you put in.
Best thing you've eaten all day.
It's gonna come with a lot of protein and iron.
I'm so amazed. I'm amazed.
Did we find out what
Wound with marshmallow fluff, Yusuf? What's going on there?
And I want to revisit the conversation because everybody talked over each other. Adam Ledford, what were you saying?
I said, did you dress your wound with marshmallow fluff? What the hell is going on with that thumb, dude?
No, this is just a cheap paper towel because don't forget it's COVID-19 and you can't get a paper towel. This is what you get.
My question was, did we ever figure out what process of making the grilled cheese sandwich? Where did you cut your thumb?
I'm not sure there was a question there, Adam. I'm not sure there was a question there.
I think Adam might be.
Stephan has it. He's cut the donut.
No, I was curious where you put your finger doing a grilled cheese, but apparently you didn't.
Hold on a sec. Stephan, what do you got going on over there?
Apparently it was ketchup. He didn't cut himself at all. Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
All right. Let's see here. So here we've got the our lemon, cherry, and a little bit of actual pickle jalapeno. And then we'll see if we can't get the action cam for those of you at home. We'll do a little of this slow caramel drizzle over the top.
Dirty to me.
Oh,
The food poured for the win.
This show just got X-rated.
I mean, we're in NC-17.
That's what we like to call a Christmas cake.
who knew we were ever going to be able to reuse that banner?
No, that's the only time we're going to use Christmas cake.
I think it's pretty much done, though.
Can you make Crystal Cam happen one more time?
Wait, roll it back.
All right, we're doing it. Crystal Cam, everybody.
But we have to try it and see if it works.
Let's do it one more time for the gram, as we say. There it is.
There we go.
Oh, money shot lost.
And that was the time we did a live stream, guys, and 6 men all groaned at the same time.
This time about food.
This time, and not about beer.
Yes, beer.
Not about beer. I want to give everybody the opportunity as we come up on 47 minutes being in this stream to ask some questions for any of us. Myself, my co-host, Stephan and Stephen. Anybody has any questions, throw them in the comments. This has been a lot of fun. This was just kind of a filler episode as restaurants are opening right now.
Where's the lid, son?
We didn't want to do a Beat the Boredom the same way we've done it the last few weeks, just to give everybody a chance to get comfortable with what is happening in Arizona at the moment. So with that being said, if you have any questions, we are happy to answer them, and we are happy to engage with Stephen Jones, Stephan Manning, any of us that have opinions on that. We don't want to really poke too much, but yeah, tell us what you're thinking. And if you have delicious food, send a picture.
You know, Yusuf, you call it like a filler episode, but one thing I really like about it is it kind of shows that we have two crazy good chefs on the show with us, and they're making grilled cheese sandwiches. You know, these are things that, like, I'm not Stephan, I'm not Chef Stephen, but we can make really damn good grilled cheese sandwiches. Like, they do it, you know, and these are highly trained chefs who make bomb-ass food.
Yeah.
Like, it's doable. Like, I don't have the, you know, skill that they do. Most of us don't, but, like, you can make really good food, and these guys can show you the way.
Exactly. It's the simple thing that are more exciting for me and for you guys. I don't know about it. I think they're more exciting. Stephen, you're back. I just wanted to say, like, the simple meals I think are fun for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stephen, you guys are professional chefs, and making something like a grilled cheese sandwich is so simple and easy, but it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun,
and it tastes good.
Yeah,
I mean, like, it's fun. Like, cooking, like, it's whether you're a professional chef or just a novice, a home cook. You know what I mean? It's still when you go back to those things. Like, I think, like, what makes the grilled cheese fun, and it's because excuse me, it takes us all to a place in time. You know what I mean? A moment in time.
I do want to ask you guys a question real quick, and then I have to run back to the kitchen and play donut. But what's your favorite go-to meal? Adam Ledford, I'm going to let you run this conversation real quick for a moment and then come back to me. But we'll start across the board. Stephan Manning, what's your favorite go-to meal?
I'm typically, well, I guess it depends. So if it's just me and Aaron, like kind of at home at lunch, I'm a real simple guy. Like I'll do Kraft mac and cheese out of the box. Like I don't really care. Like a little broccoli in it. Like make sure the fat ratio is right. But if I'm like having people over and I want to shine on, do something super special. I do fresh pasta with like a real light sort of pomodoro sauce and some grilled vegetables. Again, kind of getting back to like classic easy things. It doesn't really matter what the ingredients are. It's about the technique and the love that's put into it, I think, to really just kind of make people feel appreciated when they come to my house to eat.
Heck yeah. All right, Stephen, how about you, man? What's your favorite go-to meal?
I mean, again, like, to piggyback what Stephan said. I mean, like if it's just me and the family, if it's just it's simple. I mean, it could be, really anything. Like, but it's gonna be based around vegetables. But we like a lot of grilled vegetables. I kind of tricked my son into eating grilled vegetables, and that's how I do it. So we eat a lot of grilled vegetables, and I'll dress it up in whether it be a couscous salad with it or something like that, some kind of grain. But if we're having people over, it's still going to be something social, something that we can like all kind of share and pass around, whether it's a grilled steak or something like that, or some grilled vegetables and some hummus and some flatbread or something like that. Again, at the house, it's never overcomplicated or never anything that's it's got like hoopla about it. It's about just chilling and being with people and about being present. In restaurants, that's something totally different.
No, absolutely. Adam G, Brett, what are you guys thinking?
It's funny how they say that these professional chefs, when they, are cooking at home, they do the simple things, because my go-to meal is usually some ratatouille with a side of filet mignon with a garnish of rack of lamb. So I like that. It's like professional chefs chef down when they get home, and then the people like me don't. I don't really have a go-to meal. I'm fortunate to have a fiance who likes to cook, and she's really good at it. But when I do cook, it's usually something on the grill, which could be chicken, could be steaks, could be anything, or grilled cheese or mac and cheese, as we've done a couple of weeks now. So I fill in where necessary. I try to help out every now and then, but generally, I think I trust her more, and she trusts her more. So that's kind of how we do it.
No, absolutely. All right, hang on. Beer cam, Brett, Barry, what you drinking?
Uh-oh. What is that?
Oh, that's a little quarantine edition of Cheers, motherfuckers.
Loving that. Put it.
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, cheers, motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
We got second dinner being cooked and dishes being done right now, so I've been going on mute a little.
You a hobbit?
Your favorite go-to meal is dirty rice. What? All right, that's what's up.
Take it.
I like it.
Hey,
I like it. Yeah.
Hey, every Sunday brunch, dirty rice in the restaurant.
All right, guys. I am that guy who's wearing sunglasses inside of my own kitchen and slicing
Hollywood.
open. But I've got some delicious grilling cheese. So we are moments away from me either losing a digit or having a bite to eat.
On that point, Yusuf, I think one thing we didn't talk about is how doing something simple like this gives us a chance to learn some like really cool kind of basic skills from the chefs. Like, if you're going to cut a donut in half, don't hold it by the center hole with your finger.
No.
Who knew?
I don't want to show anybody what my sliced donut looks like because it's actually embarrassing.
Show it.
No, don't show your bloody digit on the air.
Adam, he has to find the tip.
Oh man! All right, so we got some more comments coming in live and hot here. Greg, you know it, man. Are we going to be doing the cheese calendar?
You know what? For Greg, yes, we will start a sexy man of the cheese. Done.
There's Yusuf Finger Hawash chiming in.
Again.
This doesn't look good, guys. This is not looking good. Adam Ledford, do you mind doing for the thing?
What happened there?
Whoa.
You mutilated it.
It's not looking okay.
That's not what the hole is for, Yusuf.
This is not a jelly donut. That's just negative blood.
Hey guys, Yusuf's low budget version of the movie American Pie is really gross.
Well, apparently, if I'm hungry enough, I will eat my own flesh. So, happy Ramadan to my friends who are watching and celebrating.
All right. Well, we're closing down the hour. So, folks in the audience, this is your chance. Give us shout outs. Let us know how those grilled cheese turned out. Hashtag again one more time, Yusuf.
It's Beat the Boredom AZ. Hashtag that. And please tag us, Social Distance Drinking Club. We're on Facebook, YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're so happy you guys are here with us. It's super exciting. And so is my thumb, which is losing blood. I may be getting woozy and lightheaded because I'm losing blood.
Are we going to get together?
Yusuf, for a fact, you enjoy the flavor of bone marrow.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I know for a fact you enjoy the flavor of bone marrow.
I do. I really enjoy bone marrow. What I don't enjoy is food. Bleeding is not fun.
I think we still need to see how you did this to yourself.
Also, this is a topic of concern. My cat noticed when I was bleeding and suddenly became very infatuated with me.
Wow. Okay.
No,
So
I'm not.
So you've met cats before, eh? They see when you're injured and wounded.
Cook the cat? Is these your grilled cheese?
Yeah.
These are grilled cheese. That's like me smoking brisket.
For those of you who don't know, Adam Ledford's dog is named Brisket.
My daughter named it. It was the proudest day of my life that my daughter said, "I think we should name our dog Brisket, Dad."
Hey, my dog's name is Jameson.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
So there you go.
All right. Well, guys, I hate to do it for myself, but I have to check on these ribs right meow. So I got to bow out. But cheers to everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the chefs. And Yusuf, sorry to leave you hanging, bro, but you gotta slice and dice here, man.
Hey, man, I'm chopping up my little cheese. It doesn't matter if anybody sees what I eat because at this point they're all assuming I'm eating my thumb. So it's fun. Guys, thank you for joining us this evening. I want to give a quick shout out to our dear friends who took the time to join us tonight, Stephan Manning and Stephen Jones. Thank you, guys. Stephan, I'll come to you first. Stephan, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys for having me on. I appreciate it. It was a ton of fun.
It was a blast. Hey, hang tight with us so that when we go off live, we can all chat. Same to you, Stephen. We're going to come to Stephen Jones. Stephen, I know you're doing a little remodel action, so we won't be able to get more hot chicken next week.
Yeah. We're doing a little painting, doing a little bit of changing how we operate the restaurant. So yeah, we're gonna be hanging out. Appreciate being here. Always love hanging out with fellows.
But the good news is this is not going to be the last time you guys are going to see Stephen Jones on this show. We are working on doing something together. We're going to get you guys some fun time cooking with him. So that's coming up. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
For everyone else that is watching right now, great time. This was a blast. This is just a filler episode, but it was so much fun to cook with you guys. I'm going to post
Our stomachs with delicious food episode.
I am going to post a picture of this when it is done. Look at this cheese. So good.
Is that a thumbnail in there?
Yes, it's a thumbnail. Just a delicious, delicious thumbnail. Great. Well, that makes it awkward. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to put up the, as always, the end of the show. I'm going to put up the flyer. Tell everybody, thank you for being here. This was a blast. If you guys have questions, keep posting them. Everybody can respond to those. We'll see you guys on Sunday for the Sunday Day Drink. It's going to be awesome. Talk to you soon.
Fun.